Welcome everyone to my new channel, Review Ninja. This channel is dedicated to toys. We'll be collecting toys, reviewing toys, and unboxing tons of toys. Our first figure we'll be opening up is an original Star Wars Return of the Jedi Chief Chirpa. And I'm super excited to open this because this will be the very first original Star Wars figure that I've ever opened. Throughout the years, I've owned a ton of Star Wars figures from the late 1970s all the way up to the current Star Wars figures and really anything in between, but I've never opened up an original Star Wars figure at all. And I consider this a part of the original. I consider the late 1970s Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and then the early 80s Return of the Jedi Star Wars figures as originals. This happens to be the 77 back, so there's 77 Star Wars action figures listed here. These are the figures that we can collect that are within the set. Shows Luke Skywalker on there, Han Solo, Lando, a bunch of different Luke Skywalkers actually, Darth Vader, and yeah, pretty much everything you can think of collecting there. And then here's some cool sets that you can collect. I think these are really cool. And I think I've actually had most of these at one point. And then it says somewhere at the bottom here, yeah, 1983. So these are totally vintage old collectible figures. And the value of this is roughly $50 to $75 in this condition. Prices do change and vary, but there's a crease through the card here, so that downgrades the price. And there's some wear to the card. This is punched out here, so it was most likely put on a shelf at one time, which is perfectly fine with me. The nice thing about this is the bubble is intact. It's a clear bubble, so this is the bubble, this plastic piece here. So let's get another look at the back of it again right before we open it. And this is totally exciting. I mean, this is just awesome. I have never opened up an original figure here, so here it goes. And this is for the experience of it. This is a big part of it for me, is the experience here. I'm a little concerned I'm gonna damage the card, but you know, that happens. There we go. So that didn't come out too bad. So this has been in the package since 1983, and it's finally being rescued from the package. There it is. So this is Chief Chirpa, and I do remember this comes off. There we go. So that comes off, and this was a common thing that would get lost. So I'd see these at garage sales in the past, and you know, just see it with this, and this part would get lost. I think this would be the last thing to go, but this would be the first thing is staff. I never had the staff with this that I can remember. But here it is. That is super cool. And not wiggly at all, so doesn't look like it's been played with, which you wouldn't want it to be if it's in the package, but you never know if something's resealed. Yeah, I think that's just totally awesome. That is it for today's video, everyone. It was a ton of fun opening this with all of you online. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it. And I'll see you next time for more toy reviews and unboxing.